Hey, I'm Blaze, and today I'm here with Yusei, the Synchro Hero. What's up, Yusei?
Hey, nothing much. Just a very busy life for me, but I'm managing, so yeah, pretty much busy and managing time.
Oh, I see, that's cool. So, what are you doing that makes you so busy?
Well, I'll put in a word or two, the college life. And basically right now I have to prepare an oral presentation because our English class we had to choose a organization that we write a proposal for, and that we write like a persuasive argumentative paper, giving like arguments to like why you would donate or support this organization that we selected or whatever. So yeah, I picked the organization, and right now I have to prepare the final draft and the oral presentation come Monday.
Oh, I see. That's cool. Anyway, Yusei, what you been doing so far on YouTube?
Well, on YouTube I just did some voice acting for a couple people. I voiced for Speecho 101. I guess he joined the Virtual Smash, which is a machinima group made by Mega Blaster, and I guess he wanted me to voice as the evil parrot in his videos, like his announcement video about how he got Virtual Smash. So yeah, I just did that, and I auditioned in a couple of things, and I got really tired after doing that because I was actually like singing some songs here and there. I was actually trying to sing You Spin My Head Right Round by Flo Rida or something. I kept doing that for a while, and then I'm like, okay, I need to rest myself because I don't want my voice to die yet. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and working on my series, and I'm just waiting lines for episode 3 or 4 actually of The Quest for the True Lulz.
Interesting. So, what inspired you to make your series, The Quest for the True Lulz?
Well, I'll sum it up with these. I basically had 2 reasons that I made the series in the first place, and well, not much. I don't think much inspired me really, but the first reason for that was because at the time I felt like I was left out of voice acting because people don't know me that much as a voice actor. Some probably don't even know I'm a voice actor, so yeah, I don't get that much publicity. So I made the series as one way of getting publicity because I could voice in my own series of scenes. And then reason number 2, I then started to consider, maybe I can recruit popular and maybe the not so popular voice actors. Well, I had some popular voice actors to help get my show to a good start, because if I make the series interesting, maybe more people would want to join, and a couple of people did ask me if they could join, and I'm still like, I want them to send me recordings or something, or what character are they gonna do? And in my series, there's several options that the voice actors can take. The first being they could choose whichever character they want to voice as in the series, or they could do something they could voice as themselves, be their own character.
Be their own character, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. And based on your cast, you have a lot of people.
Yeah, I do have a lot of people, and I will get around to having everybody voice act. In fact, episode 5 of the series is going to have mostly some of the newer members that I casted recently, and I just got a member a few days ago, and I'm thinking of putting her in episode 5 of my series.
Would that be PKME or something, or?
Yes. Yeah, it was on Skype, but I guess she saw my message about the series, and she asked me if she could voice it in the series or whatever. So yeah, I talked with her like, okay, like which characters do you want to do? And then I explained the options. And then she wanted to voice as herself and Princess Rosalina. Now the latter one, Princess Rosalina, that kind of surprised me. I didn't think about her at all until like she just mentioned it. So yeah, we'll be expecting that much later on.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, like, I think your series will be doing really good so far. I mean, keep up the good work, you say?
Well, the only thing I need to work on is make sure some of the voice actors' lines are clear. Well, at least for a couple of people, Gamer Blue X and maybe Foxboy Alex. I mean, you could hear his voice, but I guess he had a different mic when he recorded lines for Donkey Kong last time, and he had a new mic, I guess, after he did the lines. So we'll have better results on his part, and I gotta get Gamer Blue X to get his lines to be a bit more clear so that everyone can hear him, because I'll have music playing and maybe some sound effects, like radio plays. Yeah, that's basically the only thing that needs improvement, and maybe trying to make the episodes take less time depending on how long the script is. Episode 4 does not have a very long script, so, well, not as long as episode 3, because I had to split it into 2 parts for crying out loud. Yeah, so, yeah, I hope it gets done a bit quickly or whatever. It depends.
Oh, I see. Well, that's pretty interesting, you say? Wow. Yeah, I mean, based on like how I see it, I think your show will be, turn out really good or so. Just like a few little editing, then it's like all good, right?
Yes, and I'm occasionally scouting people for the voice acting, because I guess later on I'm gonna have auditions. But first I need to scout people who I must get to voice for me, so I don't want to have to risk okay, maybe they'll audition, but I'm thinking, and I think I'll just round up who I can now and then make the auditions later.
I see.
Not sure when I'll do them though.
That's true. Well, is there anything else you want to say before I end my show, really?
Well, several things actually. The first thing being that I have the secondary series that I started, and I might continue it, The Random Life of Yusei. Episode 1 was released about a couple of weeks ago. The first episode was basically me as the pizza delivery person from New Domino's Pizza, going over to Surrey Manor. Now I meet Surrey there, and then we have a conflict about pizza. And then later on we find out, okay, who was actually ordering the pizza and whatever, and told me to go to this specific address. And now then, point number 2, I may hold auditions for that series too. It depends. I'm trying to figure out. I have ideas for episode 2, and I previously made a video called I Wonder What Goodwin's Up To. Basically, it was me imitating a scene from the 5 Days dub. And I might make a sequel that's nowhere like the dub. In other words, it will be like my Random Life of Yusei or Quest for True Lulz, getting different characters involved. So yeah, that's gonna be basically my series altogether, is a collaboration of characters from, well, since the Quest for True Lulz allows characters from like anime, TV, movies, etc. There's like a lot of possibilities for characters. Now I still gotta decide, okay, if they're gonna voice as so-and-so, I gotta figure out where to put them, when they'll show up, etc. Have the right music. So much work, actually. It is a lot of work.
I see. Well, I think I'll manage. And, wow, I think I might be interested in auditioning then.
Well, you're already in my Quest for True Lulz, but yeah, you could audition for the Random Life of Yusei. I got like one person I'm gonna have help me voice in episode 2 of the series, so I hope that I can get that done.
Alright then. Oh. So, Yusei, thank you so much for being on my show, really.
No problem, Blaze.
Yeah. So, if you have any more questions for me or Yusei, remember to go to our YouTube account and, remember to subscribe to Yusei the Synchro Hero. And Yusei, thank you so much for being on my show.
No problem. Thanks for interviewing me.
Well, that's all the time I have, and tune in next time. Laters.